All right, let's jump right in. Today we're breaking down one of the most important principles in basketball, help side defense. This is the secret sauce that turns 5 individual defenders into one single lockdown unit. It's not just about guarding your player, it's about guarding the entire team. So, picture this. We've all been there, right? The offensive player makes a lightning-fast move, and your teammate gets beat off the dribble. The lane is wide open. In that split second, everything could fall apart. What's your next move? What you do right then and there is what makes all the difference. And the answer lies in thinking of your team's defense as a giant safety net. Look, no one can be a perfect one-on-one defender on every single possession. It's just not going to happen. That's where your teammates come in, and the concept that ties that whole net together is help side defense. It is the ultimate backup plan. So what is it exactly? Well, help side defense is all about where you position yourself when you are 2 or more passes away from the ball. Now, why that specific distance? It's because if you're only 1 pass away, your main job is to deny that easy pass. But when you're 2 or more passes away, you're in the perfect spot to see everything. You can see the ball and you can see your player. You're in the best position to help out. This right here breaks it down perfectly. Your job on defense completely changes depending on how far you are from the ball. 1 pass away, your focus is narrow. Deny the ball to your player. But the second you're 2 or more passes away, your whole mindset has to shift. Your priority is no longer just your individual assignment. It's about helping the entire team. You become that safety net. Okay, but how do you actually get into this perfect help position? Well, coaches have a fantastic little mental cue for this. It's called the cowboy up stance. It's a phrase that's easy to remember, and it instantly tells your body exactly what to do. And it's really this simple. You get low in an athletic stance, you point 1 finger at the basketball, and you point 1 finger at the player you're supposed to be guarding. It sounds almost too easy, but it's actually kind of genius. It physically forces you to open up your hips and your chest, so you're not just staring at your own player. You can now see the entire court, ready to spring into action. This is the trigger. The moment you realize you're 2 passes away, the words cowboy up should just pop into your head. You point at the ball, you point at your person, and bam, you're instantly in the perfect help side position, ready for anything. But, and this is a big but, there's a limit. You want to slide over as far as you can to help, but here's the crucial rule. You have to be in a position where you can still sprint back and guard your own player if the offense throws a long cross-court pass or a skip pass. It's this constant dance, a balancing act between helping the team and not forgetting your own responsibility. Now, getting into the right spot is only half the battle. To really make that safety net work, you have to be loud. I mean, really loud. A quiet defense is a broken defense, period. And it's not just random yelling either. The communication is just as specific as the positioning. If you're guarding the player with the ball, you're screaming ball, ball, ball to alert everyone and pressure the offense. If you're 1 pass away, you're yelling deny. And if you're in that cowboy up stance, you're yelling help, so that on-ball defender knows without a doubt that you've got their back. You just can't say it enough. Great defense is loud defense. All this talking builds an incredible amount of trust. When your teammate guarding the ball hears you shouting, help, help, they can play with more confidence and aggression, knowing that safety net is right there waiting for them. Okay, so we've covered the positions, we've covered the talking, but basketball isn't played standing still, right? The ball is always moving. As soon as it's passed, your job can change in a fraction of a second, and you have to be ready to react instantly. This sequence shows exactly how it works. When the ball is at the top of the key, the help defenders are cowboyed up down in the paint. But watch what happens when the ball gets passed to the wing. Everybody's role changes in a flash. Defenders have to jump to their new spots. As the ball moves, you're constantly rotating, constantly shifting. It's a high-energy dance where you have to explode from one spot to the next. And that really is the main takeaway from all these rotations. There is no time to relax. You can't be slow. To play this kind of team defense, you have to move very, very quickly. You've got to anticipate the next pass and already be exploding to your next spot before the offense even knows what hit them. So this brings us to the big question. Why? Why do coaches spend so much time drilling this one principle? Why is it so important? Well, it's because mastering help side defense is what elevates a team from just being good to being truly great. When it comes down to it, it all goes back to that very first question we asked. This whole system, the cowboy up stance, the constant talking, the explosive rotations, it's all designed for one primary purpose, to be the absolute best way to help your teammate when they get beat. It builds a foundation of trust that flat out wins basketball games. So, the next time you step onto the court, ask yourself this question. Are you locked in on just the person in front of you with tunnel vision, or are you seeing the bigger picture? Are you just guarding your player, or are you defending the entire team? Because that shift in mindset makes all the difference in the world.